Hello everyone and welcome back to some Bahamut Lagoon again. Let me check if I'm recording, and it seems so. So we're carrying on with the story today, but first, some updates. And I would like to show you a couple of parts live actually. So first off, let's go with Muni here. As you can see, I upped most of the stats. I even have the physical attributes at 250 with some dragons. And yeah, I would like to show you the kinda penultimate transformations, the light and dark dragon transformations. So let's feed them and see what they transform into, shall we? Is this it? No, this is still not it, but looks nasty. Here, let's just... I don't want it to be... Let's just give him a couple of heals. Make it a round number, because we like round numbers. And he'll go straight into a holy dragon. Yep. So, I don't know, 3 should be enough, I think. Or... Yeah. So our first light dragon. And yeah, it for some reason transforms into Odin. Don't know why, but he does, and for some reason now we have a dragon and a rider, sorry. So that's even more curious case of how did that happen. Now, let's go with Twin Head, who's 100 dark, so he should have a dark form. Here we go. And this one looks interesting as well, and that's Beelzebub, for some reason. And yeah, he actually one of the cooler transformations, although he loses his heads, which is kind of a bummer. Now let's go back to Molten. Molten should want armor. How about 2 diamond armors? Will it be enough? Yeah, Molten is Raiden, who, if you remember, FF6 was a summon you could get for sacrificing Odin at that one castle. It's rather not spoilers, because the game is old right now. So yeah. Now let's get Thunderhawk going, because we should be able to get him to transform as well. Should have enough. Okay, this is gonna be close, if I'm being honest. 239, you say. So, Rapier. Not quite. 2 cassette. I used 4. Gosh darn it. Oh well. Whoops. So we have a Dragon Chimera. It looks very cool, although you would ask why he has multiple heads and Molten's transformations have 1. I don't know. That's the short answer. I don't know. For some reason they made it like that. And who only knows what they thought. Honestly, when I first saw that, when I was younger, I thought that they made a mistake. Simple as that. They kinda devised the forms, but someone went and assigned the forms to a different dragon by mistake. I mean, it very well could be. We don't need the flame vests. It very well could be. Okay, 3 more. How about leather armor? If not, we're gonna buy an armor, cause... Yeah, you're gonna need to buy an armor, don't we? Unless one Gaia robe does it. And I think it does. So yeah, this is... Saint weapon. Which some of you may see and think, kinda looks like the Atma weapon. Kinda. Not precisely, but kinda. And I don't have enough stuff to get Molten up, Salamando, sorry, so... Gotta do that next time, but here are our dragons transformed into one of their better forms. And if you ask me, I think the light and dark dragon forms are the best forms. Cause they look different, they have special abilities. I know the master dragon forms have both the abilities of the light and dark, but they look the same. Also, yeah, I gained a couple of levels on everyone, as you can see. And you'll get to see that also on my overlay in a moment. Change the team, like we did. I'm going with those changed teams here. I think they work quite well. Also, did I remember that we have an additional rod somewhere? Yeah, maybe an elbow. Yeah, it's better. And she will need it. So let's begin the assault. This one's the story mission with that Tyrannid hive ship you remember from the previous one, and that's Persona's ship. I don't know, buddy, if I would call it a ship, and it kinda looks like trash inside, it really does. Filthy, you have miasma here, and undead, and toxic sludge. Okie doke, so let's switch the overlays, shall we? Click, click, and here we go. So, as you can see here, we have this primary area. We also have a little tunnel here, which leads to this area. And we need to cross those to get to Persona and other people. And the only way for now I devised for those overlays is to basically cut them into half. And one half is this one, and the other half I will present to you when we basically beat half of the enemies here. Okay, so let's kinda move here. Please don't fly before me. Yeah, behind me is better. Thank you. Now let's start moving towards those guys. As you can see on the stats, they're not that bad, which begs the question, are these guys strong and only low on basic stats or what? Because in the previous, we've met monsters that had very much higher HP than that. So this is a conundrum. And I don't want to step inside, because that's probably poison. Let's get the old flame hit going. Also, sorry if you're hearing something. Someone's doing some renovation work in their flat. And you could have heard something for a moment. Okay, Terra Break. So, basic elements are so-so on you. I guess, if he uses Terra Break. Or it's his strongest one that he has available. Sorry. That could be it. I don't remember the strength of those spells. I would assume it having a advanced elemental type would mean it's a teensy bit stronger, but that may be a wrong assumption to make. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, now Nelbow, Ectarina and the rest will have to go with Reeve and Yo-Yo Sendak teams, because that's too much for this side. I'd like them to, people to get to other sides. Do I need to cleanse this? Zora is going with the guys, so she could cleanse it. Oh yeah, we need to cleanse it. That's for sure. Okie doke. Don't remember if a normal heal did that, or do I need to get the cleanup? Let's get the normal heal going and see. It will damage the undead, which is an added bonus. Okay, normal heal works. And it actually destroyed the guys and gave us a royal drug, which is a better healing item, which is cool. Cool. Great. Just don't land in the poison, dude. Please don't do that. Good hit. I could say that it was a good hit. And why is it a problem for you to traverse this? Okay, so before Ectarina goes, maybe... Ooh, Armageddon. Sounds like something I would like to use. Okay, now I would need to... You know what? Yeah, this thing closes up. That's another thing. I wouldn't want to use Bew for that. Let's now, the way they're placed, I think I would need to use Bew for this. Okay, okay, I could use it. Let's roll. Did that freeze it or not? Doesn't look like it froze it. What did... Yeah, I think swamps were different. I think it didn't freeze, but it burned out? drained this. I once drained the swamp, but I don't remember how. And that's a problem. Those guys are shrimps. They're assault shrimps. Okie doke, so I'm gonna go like this for now. Really? Really? Okay. So let's try maybe burning out the swamp, like I said. Will it work? No? So what did I use in the forest? We've managed to do that in the forest, but what did I use then? That is actually a conundrum now. Well, you guys need to wait, and I need to traverse this in one turn, it seems, as it closes every other. Which will be a problem. Okay, we established they don't get damaged. Sorry about that sneeze. Now, please, roast the shrimps, will ya? Me and my bad memory, man. Why can't I remember? What did we do to the swamp? I remember what to do to cleanse it. But what do we do to clean it up? Okay, you have AoE spells, nice. And you can use them. Less nice. The dragons have tons of HP, I don't fear that, but Metalite's group doesn't. That's more of a problem then. Okay, so let's see this. Whoa. Whoa, guys. So let's do it like this. We're gonna heal ya and detoxify another part of the swamp. Have Molten hit someone, preferably every guy that's standing in that cross section. Really, you stood on the poison. You're not the brightest of the dragon folk, but okay, you're at least trying. So, how about me? Really, only one, and dragons prevent me from going further. Okie doke, that would be a problem. So let's try lightning then. That's done, that's also done. Didn't get higher tier items, unfortunately. Didn't do anything to the swamp. I honestly... Whoops, sorry, I clicked too fast. I honestly could do something if you guys wouldn't be such assholes and you would move. But you don't want to do that. Okay, so... what are we working with here? We can try... what can we try? We can try healing magic, and we can try also elemental. I don't think it would be the elemental ones. Don't think the earthquake will move it. Nope. So we'll try. Ooh, that's bad. He can't go far away. Far enough away, sorry. But she can. Although it would be kinda... No, he probably can, because there's only the fraction that contorts. Okay, we'll try it. It is kind of far away, and they will tank an attack if they don't die after this plus dragon attacks. Could be problematic, could be problematic. Let's see. Okay, maybe it won't be. Maybe it won't be. Worked better than I imagined it would. So now please hit him with something. Good. Oh yeah, more than enough. That was a robe and a halberd. Sorry, clicked it. Dang it. I would need to be one step further away. Let's move and see if he moves. Yeah. So I can move one step forward there and be able to traverse the whole corridor. And I have one more idea to do with the swamp. We just need to see, basically, if this works. Oh, okay, dude, please don't do anything. Dude, please move. Cleanup, let's see cleanup. Maybe it will work. No, it's not one of those. Okay, so you dragon guys need to move, because you're impeding my progress very much. Okay, I think I need to do this in a slightly different way. Let's move like this. Please move backwards. Thank you. Now Bu moves here. Okay. How about Ectorina? You move here. Please don't move. Yeah, I was gonna say do not move here, but okay. But we're gonna do this. And as for you, my dear, can we finish him off like that? Probably can. Well, only have that. Yeah, made the mistake here. No, not this. This, but target all. Don't know why I targeted one and called it a day, but... Big burst? Yeah, I wanna see big burst. And about you... Yeah, Saint Tower. Why not? We'll see it. Or not. Not this time, I guess. And the construction, the renovating work is proceeding, so I'll maybe hope you won't hear that. Okay, and he's done. Very nice XP. I even got 2 levels out of it. Quite nice. I wonder how they made this ship. As you can clearly see, it is organic. Everything just kind of looks like walls of meat. And that begs the question, how? How? I mean, magic? Really? Would it do that? That kind of doesn't look like magic. That kind of looks like your old-fashioned biology class stuff. Please move. Yeah, thank you. I kind of hoped you were to do that. Ugh, really? Metalite, please move. The dude here impeded my movement as well. Because why wouldn't he? Now you move to the side. Okay. Very well. I hope my dragon doesn't move behind me. Great, he didn't. Now the problem is the only way forward here is this corridor as well. Which in turn isn't the best thing as it also closes, but it's quite shorter than the previous one. I went with guys on the left side because I thought I could drain the swamp, and I thought it wouldn't be that pain in the ass to get through there, plus... Oh, you didn't. Okay, well that didn't hurt that much, but I thought we moved sufficiently. It seems we didn't. Yeah, it's kinda hard to see the end when I'm standing. The end was here, not here. And it didn't look like that. It looked a bit differently when you see on the textures that are textures. The sprites that are contouring the walls, the wall pieces. So that was a surprise. Also, surprise, surprise, none of the holy dragons or dark dragons did their special attack. Which is also a thing that begs a question. Why? Why don't you want to use it? Okay, we need to go to the last... yeah, unfortunately we won't be able to. To go to the last tile, it at least one move, and well, at least at most one move, so we could be safe. It isn't big damage as you saw, but it is damage that we don't need to take, so better not take it. But actually, that was a demonstration of what happens when you stand there. you get immobilized for 1 turn, which is even worse than the minuscule amount of damage you get. Because if there were enemies here, you'd be sitting ducks. I want to move here, maybe the dragon will heal you. No, he won't, he apparently doesn't like you that much. Slowly getting through it. And in Metalite case it actually is slowly. Now we have Ectarina over the swamp here, so we're all good now. Let's move Yo-Yo through this part. We're definitely safe now. Though the swamp is still here, which kinda sucks. Will they move? No, we're outside of the range, which is a good thing. Now let's transport the rest of the guys. Not everyone would be able to move through here in one move, so we're gonna have those immobilization turns as well, I'm afraid. Nothing I can do about that one. Though it is not that long, so even Metalite should be able to, in all honesty. Sorry, had the hiccups coming. And yeah, let's try. Will this give us anything going through here? I don't think so. Let's use white magic and let's use the white drug here to make a slight cleanup. Yeah, we don't want that to be poisoned because we want to go through there. Okay. The Krakens love the poison though, for some reason. Okay, so I forgot. I went kind of through the middle, so I can change the overlay. You guys didn't remind me. Really? Oh well. Let's just change it. Ta-da! Should be the second one. It was maybe not as smooth as the first transition, but we got it. Okay, that should be enough. You basically have the same movement, so yeah, it should be enough. Famous last words. Although, you know what, maybe I should move with everyone, get trapped and then move out the next turn. It's basically harmless to do it, because it's not very much damage, if I'm being honest. And if we can move with everyone like that, we can move with everyone like that. I don't want to take too much turns, just because I'll get, what, 100, 200 damage attack? I can heal that in one heal. And it won't cost me that much mana. Okay, yeah, let's end the phase. Don't want to move Yo-Yo by herself. Because the dudes will start moving when we not cross the... Well, when we cross the swamp definitely, but when we go into the swamp I think they'll actually start moving then. Okay, everybody's clamped. Yeah, see, isn't that bad. Jesus, guy, really? With the renovating now, today of every days? You didn't do that any other day. Just got back from work. Don't you guys work? He probably does. He just doesn't have any time to do it any other day, you know. Happens. It happens. Yeah, I know. Poison damage. It's, you know, Crimea River. Okay, so now it's go time. With basically everyone. First, let's move Zora. That way she can actually get some healing done. Oh, no damage? So what does it do? Does it only immobilize? I thought it does damage. Well, that's where I was wrong, it seems. Huh. Interesting, I really thought it did damage. That's even better then. If immobilization is the only thing we need to get through, then so be it. Maybe it does drain SP, let's see, 17 and one guy has 16. Let's see if it doesn't drain SP or MP, depending on who goes there. Yeah, let's do some more room here, shall we? And maybe try to traverse it also through the lower parts. Because there is a lower part and it could be more beneficial to me to get two ways to exit the swamp. Because it makes you quite slow. And it's weird that it doesn't let me drain it like I did in the first map with the beasts, the forest map. Because why would it act like that? Doesn't make much sense. If I'm being entirely honest with you. Have more place for Reeve. Thank you. Also, dragons, please do not stand on the poison part, because there are very small parts now that are poisoned. But I believe you have the skills to do that. Which is downright impressive, if I have to say. Oh no, you're going the short way. You ain't got much movement, dude. Do you have to go the short way as well? Talio. We're nearly home now. Just got a couple of monsters to get through. And the boss, which as you can see, should see it clearly, has question mark, question mark, question mark HP, which is very weird. No, let's not do that. Let's do a Valitora summon. Can we hit both? We can. He's non-elemental, so let's use him. Also looks cool. Gotta say, like the design of him. Nearly done it by himself. Done it here, because he was kinda weakened. Great. Sucks that the, well, job sucked. Can't do anything about it. Let's see if we can make the Kraken move. Also Rapier, yeah, well, not that useful. Can I do the same with Reeve on the next turn? That is the question. Don't want to use the attack skill. Well, I could use the heal, I forgot they're undead, but I don't want to use the attack skill of the priests, since they cost a lot of money, not money, mana. Money? Good thing they don't cost money. That would be horrendous. Okay, can you cross it? Yeah, I think. I could have better movement if I maxed out Dex, because maxed out Dex on dragons does help your main troops with movement. That's a thing, yeah. But alas, that was not the case. Didn't have enough robes or other stuff that help with that. But let's move Yo-Yo first. Let's have maybe Odin help. Oh, yeah, that's his special attack. Yeah, the Zantetsuken, as you can see. And it didn't hit anyone. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, that's why I'm not a fan of some of those forms. Either gravity attacks that don't work or those instant death attacks that have an equal bad chance of working. If not worse. So, you know. Okay, got that one. Really? Ekaterina was held up. No, I thought she was. It kinda looked like that, didn't it? Dude, really? Really? You had to. Okay, now the Kraken has to move. At least it should move, shouldn't it? Baby heal. Raiden also has very small amount of HP, I noticed. Need to work on that. Special attack. Will we see it? No, for some reason he did a body blow. Why? Why would you do that? Dude, why? Drain Punch. You learned that from Pokemon, didn't you? Come clean. Come clean, you learned it from Pokemon. Okay, will the Kraken move? No. That's a bastard, he didn't want to move. Maybe now, special attack? No. Doesn't want to. I think he has a gravity-based one. But I may be mistaken here. I don't remember Raiden's attack has... Yeah. I did use much of the master forms in the previous one. And Muni's forms I didn't use any, so... That one's still a thing. And... How much will this do? Well, respectable. Maybe not something to write home about, but very Dude, did you have to? Like, really? Please don't fly. They do that shit on purpose. They actually do that shit on purpose. Let's see him go. That was kind of far away, buddy. Didn't mean that type of go. And that's his special attack. Kinda looks multi-elemental. Well, he has 3 heads. Oh, one dude lived through it. Will this do? Yes, this does damage. Fortunately, he leveled. I think I need to get them all on move, so I'll have a chance actually crossing that stuff. You know what? End turn first. Dwindle him, please. Why won't you? Oh, so now he has visible HP. Okay, so it was about above 10,000. Oh, forgot about the Kraken. Above 10,000, so... Let's put the Kraken to sleep first. See if it works even. It did. Huh. They have loads of HP. That's a problem though. Well, decent damage. Who will you... Oh, yeah, okay. Who did I think he would attack? I don't know. Now you go Ice Breath. Which did worse. Maybe you're conserving mana or something. Also, that wasn't that bad. Certainly less bad than I thought it would be. Okay, you dudes need to get your dragons in go mode. Dude, you dragons just never cease to amaze me, you know? I don't know how you pick your targets, but definitely not in a smart way. I can tell you that. But at least you're not... Interesting. At least you're not blocking the way. Okay, will he do it? No, he didn't use his signature attack. It's cool, but it is long. It has a really long animation. So it could be a bit frustrating for some people. Now, lady, please move. I don't even know anymore. Why? Why? Why would you? Why? Dude, why? You're just totally randoming it, aren't you? At least it looks like that. Okie doke. I'm gonna join in then. Get one big attack in. And I'm all out of mana. And they're nearly dead. So will you actually finish them off, or... You will, thank you. Got 2 thunder grasses. Now, let's tango, shall we? Enough for 1 hit. Let's go with the good old fire ones. Probably doesn't have a weakness, but we can just try attacking. They use ice. For some reason they use ice, but probably that's a shuffle, because he has similar resistances to all. I think. Yeah, we do decently, so it must be that. Shouldn't have much HP left, honestly. Kinda hurt. How much HP are you? Oh, okay. Wait, Salamander's still attacking. Will this be enough? That is the question. No, the answer is definitely no. A summon will be, I'm certain of that. You know what? Let's clean you up if you're so tidy, mister. Let's have Leviathan hit you with some good old water. Or ice in this case, for some reason. 600. Freeze Rod. Not exactly what I would use right now, but better than nothing. I think they are. He didn't escape. Good, good. He actually did die. And that's it. Which is cool. Though I have many questions about the ship and how will we actually get off of it. I mean, we can fly out on our dragons. It's one way. Much of you dudes didn't do much in this one. But that's on me, I could have done it in a better way. Well, alas. Alas, unfortunately. So, that night, in theaters, near you. Oh yeah, he wanted to say something to us, now I remember. He wanted to meet us in the princess room. For some reason. Let's see how we're doing with the time. Well, yeah, I think we can do it. Dude? Yeah. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to. Oh, please don't. You know what? Maybe this isn't a good moment to do that. That's gonna be stupid, won't it? Also, Taicho, my dude, where did you go? Ugh. Okay, we're gonna do it. I don't want to, but... Okay. Well, yeah, it's kinda is a tower. Are you high? Okay. You have dragons, don't you? Could always fly there. What do you mean? What will work out? Fighting? Yeah, we're the main protagonists. Must end up correctly. Yeah, but that was then. Now it's now. And she ran away before saying anything conclusive. Yeah. Okay, do that. Why don't you? Why don't you? Now, okay, old man. Old man. Really? Finally. Oh? You did? With whom, might I ask? Yeah, we all probably know with whom. There's only one sane person in that empire, and that would be... I think you know who that'd be. I'll let Taicho tell ya. Yeah, you guessed it well. Palpalios himself. The only one that's kinda reminiscent to General Leo. Works for the Empire, but cares about the soldiers and has good things on his mind. Though still works for the bad guys. That's so much for your Metal Gear mission. Really? Really? The beard. Okay. That's actually a good angle to go with. That was quick thinking. Wait, what? Really? You heard it? Oh yeah, that one time in the forest with Valitora. Dude. Really? He knows it's you. He's just playing dumb. Oh, you left. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Please. Names and places, so we all know. Dude, really? Come on, dude, please. We were sad. Very much when it was your turn. Please don't do it again. Oh, that wasn't a good question. No, you don't think that. Your friends kinda took her out. You know, not a happy story. So where's the promise? Where is the man-to-man promise? Well, you change your mind quickly. Please, stay a while and listen. Okay. Okay. What would that be? Okay. I mean, I know what he's getting at. He's kinda torn between his love for the Empire and his love for Yo-Yo. So... kinda inner struggle here. Yeah, I wouldn't want to meet him on the battlefield myself. But what will happen, will happen. Okie doke. Yeah, it is. Yeah. No. No, dude, this is 1990s graphics. I didn't see shit from here. No, it doesn't work like that. Really? Really? All of you? Okay. So the Magic City of Godland is next, and let me check the time. 44 minutes. So you know what? We'll save here. Again, because I'm paranoid. And in the next episode, we'll see what Godland has to offer. So, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Take care. Cześć.